Hey there, it's me, Jenny. Welcome to Edie's Attic, and I am going to do an oracle poll today for you in regards to healing. So I am using my healing deck. It's called Healing Energy Oracle by Mario Dubois. I think I said that correctly, but let's get into it and see what we need to work on in regards to healing ourselves, because I do feel a lot of energy in regards to the collective right now that is a little heavy, emotional. I've even seen it with my own eyes. I see a lot of stuff happening to people, friends, family, that people are really going through some stuff in their lives, and I feel like everyone needs a little bit of guidance. So these are kind of like really hard to shuffle because they're so big and long, but we'll try. Okay, I'll try this one here. Okay, this card says positive action. And it says, I focus on the beauty in me and I find silence. I live and honor the present by doing what I can do now. What I cannot change, I let go of and entrust to God. So it does go back to the saying that I often say in a lot of my readings is you can't control the actions or the feelings or the thoughts of the people around you, but you can control how you perceive the things that are happening around you. And I know myself, sometimes I find it hard to handle situations in regards to other people's actions, words, how they see you or how they perceive you or how they treat you. And it can be hurtful and it can be painful, and it is okay to cry, it is okay to be emotional, but not to dwell on the whys, because we cannot control the whys. We can't control what's happening within other people's minds, hearts, souls, spirits. We can only control ours. So for me, when I go through that, I really just turn to God, turn to spirituality, turn to divine, my ancestors, my spirit guides, the angels, and I go within and I try to speak with them and open my heart out to them and pray on it. And it often, almost every single time, makes me feel better. So I don't know if someone out there needs to hear that, but positive action. Do things right now, in the now, for you and for your heart and for your mind and for your healing, that will make you feel better. Whatever it is, don't focus so much on the past and don't think so much into the future. Things can change every single day. Even if you are going through something horrible right now or devastating or extremely emotionally taxing, things change instantly in a day's time. So you don't want to stress so much about the what ifs, because you can't control the what ifs. You can only control the present time in which you are at right now, and just being the best you can be, bringing your best self to the situation and making good choices for yourself. Let's pull a couple. I pulled out two more decks. I pulled out my Witching Hour Oracle and my Gothic Oracle, just to see what else we have today. Are falling. Okay, this one says Beyond the Veil. Beyond the Veil. I can see the reflection of my ring lights. Beyond the Veil. And then let's do one from the Witching Oracle, Witching Hour Oracle. This one is Number 1, the beginning. So let me pull the guidebooks to help us with this. For the first one we have Beyond the Veil. The guidebook says, balance. A veiled woman is poised and still. In her hands she holds a skull, a reminder of inescapable mortality. You will notice the yin-yang symbol faintly covering the image like a soft film, highlighting the balance between life and death. In Eastern thought, the yin-yang symbol suggests the two complementary forces that make up life as we know it. The yin is the feminine principle, suggesting all that is female, darkness and passivity. The yang is the male essence, complementing the yin with that with which is male, light and active. We all have masculinity and femininity within us, like the sun and the moon. These two forces cannot exist without one another. At the top of the card is the motto Carpe Diem, which means seize the day, a reminder to make the most of the time we have here on earth before we pass from this realm to the next. We can embrace this outlook while living a balanced life, experiencing work and play, joy and sacrifice, excitement and calm, in even measures. If you have drawn this card, it might be that you are feeling the effects of imbalance in your life. You are socializing too much or working too hard. You may need to realign your priorities to strike a healthy and sustainable balance. Next, we have the beginning card from the Witching Hour, and it is card number 1. I do like to look at numbers. I do feel that a lot has to do with what we see. The synchronicities can be a validation for you. So if you are seeing number 1, this could mean this is for you. But it says, the beginning. The waxing wolf moon is the start of conceiving and new beginnings. It's time to put aside your lassitude and focus on beginning anew. Just as this maiden sits in the fetal position on the card, with the nimbus of new ideas luminously encircling her mind. So again, here is that card. It says, consider the option that it is an excellent time to start any spiritual or soul-inspiring project that may have been weighing on your mind. Should you take the painting class or the singing lesson, get involved in your favorite nonprofit, or finally begin that project that speaks to your soul? What currently is dwelling in the back of your mind that needs to have a new beginning? Find it and focus on what you need to begin anew. So, again, that may be a huge part of the process in healing. Whatever it is that you are going through. Everyone's situations are different. We're all going through our own personal storms. And perhaps it is the new project, the newness, the new inspiration, the trying something different, stepping outside of what we do on a day-to-day is what will help us heal. So I'm taking that as direction and almost validation from spirit to try whatever it is that you've been wanting to try, experience, enjoy, live. Through that, you will find healing, and it will help you ultimately. It will help us ultimately. And I say us because I include myself in this collective very much so. It will help us forget and let go and move on and not sit in a place of redundant thinking, a cycle of despair, a cycle of depression, a cycle of worry or anxiety. By doing stuff and staying active and staying inspired, it does help us heal. So let me see if I have any more. I'm gonna do my own personal deck and see if I can pull any more for you today. Blinded by the light. Let's do a couple more. Oh, okay. This one says, your words are power. What is that? Okay. What did I stutter? Blinded by the light, your words are power, and what did I stutter? Okay, 2 came out. We have Let It Be and Camelot. It's interesting because I wrote that card out months ago,